I should have fed Herbie before. The goal is to have a volatile room that is kept cold for me to breathe in. I started uh, building the frames last night while fighting being tired as fuck. God damn, man. Fucking tired. Thomas, you little shit. do, do, do. There. Ah, it's already starting the screen already. Yep. Was there for a minute ago? Let's see. Of course, Magic's on Venus. Probably falling asleep. Sure, like how only after I started stream I remembered, oh, it's Herbie's reading time. It'll be cool doing or the rover. That's for sure. Once the update actually happens. The train update, yeah. Uh, right. 4th of July, people are gonna do fireworks. That's fine. Is it this? Whispers? Yeah. Now, Herbie, you better drink this milk this time. Jeez. You didn't drink the last time. I don't know why. I just suspected it's something to do with the bottle, but even then, it's not something I could do. Hmm. Here, Herbie. Oh yeah, now you're drinking. Hmm. He's a little bit warm, but I think he's fine with it. Thomas, quit knocking things down. Hey. He finds a little thing anywhere, and he just knocks it down and starts playing with it. Isn't that right, huh? Yeah, yeah, you're whatever you knock down, and you sure are looking at it. Yeah. Oh, now you come back, huh, Thomas, huh? There. Reload world. Load save. Hmm. There. Uh. Do I need more steel sheets? I don't think so. What I definitely needed was more walls. And sheet. Well, I suppose, yeah, sheets. I was thinking more of a, that needs more steel frames. So, flat wall. Oh no, did I make those walls not the right kind? Hmm. No, they look to be the right kind, so that's good. $262, huh? How's the power looking? I might have gained power. I'm not sure. What I need to do is connect up all these data port heavy cables and batch read and try to put it onto a display. Yeah, this is going to be a nice living space right here. It is. Wait, it's one. Oh, it's supposed to be one more forward. Oh, is they could just push this back. Yes, it is like right up against it. Yeah, I suppose I'll just push it back. Yeah. I'll just do that to kind of signify what the plan is going to be. Because I want to have like a bit of a hallway and like somewhere like right here or something. Have an elevator that goes up to the other floors. Come on there. Oh, steel frame. On there. No. I don't know if that's gonna be it. I doubt it. It's not even gonna be enough for the actual ceiling. There you go. Ah, good. Mm. Mm-hmm. That should be enough to be able to count how many I need left. Or how many is left I need to do. Hmm. So, 7 more, huh? Yep. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. At least, so once I make it uh all volatiles, at least all I have to do for like to filter out the air or the NOS, and like since there is most definitely going to be a chance that I end up uh igniting the NOS or yeah, not the NOS little fuel mix on in the atmosphere. I could at least just filter the oxygen back into the room. So yeah, the no, filter the volatiles back into the room. So the only filter I need is volatiles. Should also think about the whole store thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If we even are gonna do the whole store thing. Like we were talking about, me and Mage, we were talking about the whole puzzle thing for Europa, puzzle rooms, but then switch to that really fucking soon. What I'd probably do is actually have a specific programmable chip. Or like, yeah, a specific programmable chip. Um, and then I think try and use that chip or something to like remember the currency that the player has. Hmm. Yeah. Brainstorming ideas, pretty much. Because that way you can, with the programmable chip, there's there's got to be a way to be able to or use that chip to know where or who is like within the shop building or whatever. A door, just normal door. How's your 4th of July? Well, yeah, with the transmitter, yeah. Transmitter specifically has to be linked with the actual suit. Yeah. There's no way to be able to change the screw automatically on the data transmitter or whatever. I already have an advanced airlock. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. One transmitter per person tied to a specific suit. So if they die with that suit or if their suit gets damaged, then they have to redo it. But also, the rocket can explode, causes its own problems. I think just going over would be better. Hmm. Actually, no. Menu pad far enough away that if it does go boom, that players is responsible to fix it. Yeah. And the plan was to have it just really far away. But might as well just have it right next to us. Do the whole honor system. Food. Yeah, but also, like, the one that codes it, which to be honest, I would like to code it. It'd be a pretty fun challenge sort of thing. Would have to go over there, redo a bunch of stuff in order to relink the landing pad as well. Let's see. I do have the two doors. Yeah, that there. Centrifuges. Yeah, oh, right, yeah. But then, or yeah, track the player name. Yeah. Hmm. There you have the name. Hmm. Yeah. All right. That's why. Ooh, how far away do I want it to be? Is having a try player's pad, and at that point, whatever comes from that pad goes to that player. I fair, I guess. Trying to think of any sort of negatives that could come with. Or difficulties at the very least. Let's see. Well, I suppose well, that would mean then that you'd have to be careful and make sure you have the correct destination sent when you're going, like, when the rocket's going home. Otherwise, you don't know, or I don't know, you might end up giving magic like $3,000 or credits or whatever. I'm gonna end up moving that if I did it there. To my right, a match. That's on me. Yeah. Hmm. And whoever writes the code can effectively force whoever or what people names their rockets. Hmm. I don't know if you want to lend me that much, or give give me that much power. Hmm. Hmm. Fair, I guess. Wait, does that poke out? It does. Let's see. Boop. Hmm. Should be like that. And be like that. Go outside. Don't I'm pretty sure I had insulated. There it is. That allows the bank to be more to adding more rise without need. Uh, yeah, yeah. Invent. I see, and that is we would have to add a check to make sure that's name isn't. Yeah, and then also like one of the reasons why I was thinking, hey, do do the bank really far away because well, for starters, how are you gonna stop a player from just like coming to where the vault of the items are? Besides doing a like yeah, because I suppose like the only thing that could be done would be having like an proximity sensor or something, but like it can't be a motion sensor because that only does like one frame area. The proximity sensor or like no occupancy sensor. Occupancy sensor would be in a room. Like even then, I'm pretty sure if they just drilled out a wall, then it'll stop unless let's see. Motion sensor, occupancy sensor. Yeah, see, it needs to be in a room because if I put it in here, it works. I mean, well, hmm. Oh, storm happened. Like, holy jeez, that sounded weird. Put invisible block player. Ah, is it out of the boundary box? By the bank. Okay, okay. But I meant. Oh well. So I suppose the same thing can be done with the store. Have I don't know, and it would take ages to fill up, but could do like a silo for each creative stuff. Like the RTG, do a silo of that. Is I doubt anyone's gonna do 300 RTGs. I'm sure you would. I'm sure I would too, like if I played long enough, but yeah. Silo shoot, yeah. Let's see. Welder. A marker there. Um, plastic. Talk to you later, more people. Okay. Crowbar glass. I'll need this. I was actually thinking I'd have to do something like try and detect a room somehow. Besides doing something like steel frames for the entirety of the room, and then have the room pressure at really high pressure. And then if someone mined into it, the pressure will drop some, and then that would be able to detect if someone breaks in. Phone call. Cable. I need to eat. That should probably be enough. Look at that. That wind did not last long. Or that storm did not last long at all. But ooh hoo hoo, the blue. The blue. Oh man, that's nice looking. Mm. In vent, outdoor, indoor. So that should be everything in the airlock done. So now I just need to hook it up to power. Ooh. Ah, shoot. That is a reason why not to do that. But also, yeah, that just pokes through. I guess I could have it like right there instead. Let's see. Oop. And deconstruct this. Then like that. And steer to lock, do this, do that. This. Now it should be there. Do, 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 do. Okay, exterior. Do. Outlet. Sensor, interior, interior. 0, enter. 0, enter. G. Okay. Don't want powered vent. Don't want active vent. Don't want powered, active, powered, active. Eh. Okay. I think I'll do powered. Yeah. It'll be faster to do powered. Sir. Oh, well, no, not in there. It's in over. Not there. You. Powered vent. Invar. Invar. Hmm. Vent large requires 2 powered kits. Electronic parts. And plastic sheets. Good. I got them all. The only thing is I need a insulated passive vent. There. To. Is it electronic parts now? Screwdriver. Chi. And then I think it's you on plastic sheets. Chi. Inward on. Hmm. There. And grab this and this. Whoa. Woo. Let's see. Oh, jeez, man. Card. That one. No. Come on. Oh. Hello. Is it that there's no more atmosphere in here? Yep, nothing in here. Okay. Ah, that. Ooh. That does mean I cannot use a jetpack in here. Hmm. Dude, it's almost like I'm gonna have to have like a thing to change out, or that forces me to change out my at the very least the gas canister. Hmm. In order to go through, because I really don't want to fucking end up uh coming in here and using oxygen as the gas canister. But I'm so very much used to flying. At least with nitrogen, I would be able. It's just like it's just a whole stable thing. It doesn't ignite or it won't knock me out. That sort of thing. Yeah, I've gotta fucking update my gas canister. What I use for it. Damn, there's not much ice either. Do water. Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to. I'm gonna have to have like a whole greenhouse system just to get the nitrogen. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Oxygen and volatile mixture does not result in any nitrogen. It is literally the NOS. Yeah, it's quite literally the NOS that does it. Hmm. Hypnospherics. You. Yeah, like in conjunction with this, I'm gonna have to do a whole gas sorting system. I just have to do like everything, man. Damn. Uh. Hmm. Hmm. Fuck. I know this is gonna be a filter, but I suppose I'll have it like right here or something. Where the hell am I gonna have gas management? Where's the greenhouse? Hmm. I'll just have it like that. Go over there. Yeah, screwdriver, I believe. Yep. So you will be Nas, or yeah, Nas, yeah. And I'll have to code it so that there's a whole second in, second out sort of thing, yeah. Well, I don't want, actually, I don't want those. So, to make it last longer, I would want to do the whole NOS, then carbon dioxide, pollutant, nitrogen, filtering out, and then have volatiles. Or that, since the volatiles will be the very last thing left, to have that come out. Let's see. Well, I want to get the whole breathable atmosphere done first. Yeah, so I'll just have to do the whole bit of code in order to do it. Like, yeah. Though if I think about it as doing it in, like, doing this whole bank and store thing on here, then I could just do the volatile. I could. It would force me to indeed work on it. Let's see. Wall cooler. Wall heater. Oh, it's in here. Yep. Yeah. Okay. And what I'll probably do is on the waste pipe eventually, I'll probably have it kept at, I don't know, like 4 MPa maybe. So the NOS will just condense, or just high enough pressure for the NOS to condense and then sent into a liquid pipe. Gas sensor, I'll have it, don't want to just hide it. Maybe show the least amount of cables, I suppose. I'll probably just do it like there. In, out. Pipe, pipe, pipe. And I'll have to set the internal safety and all that. Yeah. Um, and I'll want to pump out as well. I don't know. Do this. Or do I just go for a turbo pump right off the bat? Maybe I go right off the bat for a turbo pump. Turbo. Okay. I I I know I could do like the wall cooler for sure. I do. It is like it's the fucking easiest. Uh, but the heater, I could do that as well, but I won't entirely like it. Uh, if only if there was. Only if the turbo pump was had it so that the power and data are on the same side. That would be really nice. That would have been really nice. But nope. It's too much to ask for. There, there, here. There. And then I definitely could just wait. I definitely could use the greenhouse room control code. Plant control. I think it's this. Let's see. Cancel. Is I wanna overwrite that just to make sure it's for sure. Then overwrite. Damn. Wait. Oh, that. So I'd have to remove this. Boop. Filter in, filter out. Well, I could change the name for that, yeah. Active vent, filter in, internal. There it is. Yeah, right there. Okay, so that's that. Sensor active vent, filter, max pressure. Max pressure. 75 should be fine, yeah. O2 goal, no. Vol goal. I'll just have it running constantly. Well, that isn't really needed as well. Just, that's not needed either. It's literally just this, yeah. So, I'd have to remove this big chunk. I'd have to pretty much do everything. Well, I don't even need it because it's going to be running constantly. So uh it's literally just this I need. And then I could just do this and this is oh, enter define act vent active vent control V there firm export. Yes, yeah. Let's see. Would be good to have an APC, to be fair. APC. Well, it would be nice to have a battery as well. So I could do just APC into the room, battery, let's be like right here, and then power in, be roughly there. Okay. Perfect. And then this can be back up and into the room. Mm. Mm. Power on. Uh, wait, what? Oh, right, right. Fucking dumbass. Oh, why isn't it lighting up? I don't have it fucking connected to power. Let's do this. Safety is that, but I did that. Internal safety is there. On. And then on. Yeah. That, it does mean that, yeah. Well, I suppose I could make it so that if the ratio. Uh, define gas sounds. Gas sensor. Wait. And it's just gonna be dB. Ooh, the canister is almost empty. Oh man. Well, I could pause it. Yeah. Define. Well, I don't need to define itself. So it's basically start yield L B y0 yes and uh logic type ratio volatiles 0 s or less than or well if it's greater than or if it's equals. So if R0 equals 1, then branch 3, I suppose. Otherwise, if it doesn't, then S DB mode, filtration, industrial filtration extension. What? Huh. Oh, mode 1. Otherwise, J start. Otherwise, SDB mode 0. J start. 1, 2, 3. Firm export. Yeah, I'll need. I need a volatiles filter. Damn. Search volatiles heavy stellite. Give me back my stellite. Boop boop. And then it's just ice crusher effect. Yeah, it's just ice crusher. Ice crusher and enact or power. Just normal vent. Yeah. There's that. There. I already had potato. Eh. Uh, I didn't get the passive event. Great. All I need is get the passive event. He doesn't get the fucking passive event. G. Let's see, isn't it welding, torch, and iron sheets? 2 cable coil. And then you. I sure don't need it to be complicated. Yeah, I sure don't need it to be a complicated system just to get breathability. So, ore scanner on. Mining drill. I suppose I'll put this over here. Ooh. what if I also manage to code it so that certain days, certain items are uh more desired from the bank? Or yeah, to the bank. So it'll effectively simulate like an economy. Yeah. Oh man. Mm. Yeah, that would be really fucking fun to figure it out. Search insulated as event. And I'm gonna need an insulated tank on the end of that, that's for sure. Absolutely certain of it. Yeah. F C boop. Hello. Maybe it's supposed to out way at the end. You're fucking taking it. You shouldn't be. Oh yeah, it's warming it up, that's right. Oh, hey. Come on. Jeez. Yeah, it literally does, or it must literally just output right after the entire stack is empty and the gas is warmed up. Yeah. Come on. What the hell? Why? Wait, what? Okay, what? Oh, lick. Ah, fuck's sake. Man. Ooh, 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 ooh. So, shoot. No. No, 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 no. It's because I didn't fucking put the filter on. Where's the... What? Where did the filter go? Oh, there it is. Jeez, mate. Yeah. What do you mean, flashing in there? Oh, right, yeah. What the hell? You should not be doing that. Hmm. Well, I could probably just do a little bit of that, huh? Oh, we'll cool down significantly. Oh, hate her. Let's see, well, cooler. Well, I should actually, like, shovel them right there. Item. Minimize the, thing of it. Sure, I don't have anything for that, but that's fine. Hmm. Okay. To. Basically just a waiting game, pretty much. Well, yeah, definitely. Shove another one down, and another one down, and another one down, and another one down, and another one down. Damn. Yeah, I need a... I for sure need gas canister filler for my suit. Well, I can do this. Find some more volatiles somewhere. Two. And then I'll have to make another gas canister. Or, no, ice crusher, not ice crusher. To be fair though, I could have it so that instead of um 40 megapascal, I could make it so that it's down to like 18 megapascal, then use the input pipe as actual canister filler. That could work. Like kind of like a double use case. Search utility. I'll do that. I'll do that. It's super fucking simple to do. Search, and then I'll do a smart canister right after. So there will always be a full air tank for me, y'all. Now, if I did this, would that push it into there? Or will it just be pushed into the room? I think it just got completely destroyed. Do this. Do 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 do. Hmm. Now, give me this. Okay, so that doesn't seem to do anything. Well, if it equals 1, then jump to 3. Yeah, 1, 2, yeah. Active, idle is 0, so I don't know. 3, yeah. Fine. Active event. Active event. Control V. SVN. Event. Dash. In. Internal pressure or pressure internal there. Do 18 MPa. Confirm export. 18. Good. Good. Boop, boop. Boop. GG. And then empty canister. There. So if it was just a bit warmer, I would be able to breathe it. Now, why the hell is it that you still keep on doing this, huh? You shouldn't be able to. Come on. Edit. Yes, SDV. Mode 1. Yeah. Mode 0. R. Duration. Sensor volatile ratio 1. Yeah. Let's do greater than 0.99999. Confirm. Export. How about this? No. Come on. Why? Tell me why. Mode. Idle. Active. Idle. Active. 0. Idle. Active is 1. So it seems like what it does is do that. Then send you freaking ratio apparently. Yes. Sensor ratio volatiles. Yeah, see. Hmm. It's supposed to fucking jump here, but it's fucking not for some reason. I don't know if I can do this. How about that, huh? Oh. Yeah, see, it's just fucking shouldn't be like that. It should be off. Okay, export. How about that, huh? Apparently still fucking doesn't work. Okay. How about if I did that, huh? Edit L. Control X. Control V. D1. Confirm. Export. Unknown what? Unknown at line 6. The fuck you mean? Unknown at line 6. What? What the fuck do you mean unknown at line 6? It's correct. It's fucking ratio volatiles. Even fucking changed it too. Ratio volatiles. Yep. Oh, is it? Ah, it's D0. D0. Confirm. Export. Hello? Last time I checked, 100% is fucking full. Come on. What the fuck? What the fuck you doing? Oh, man, come on. Wait, what the fuck happens if I just did less than? Huh? Export. Oh, it's still the fucking same thing, huh? Greater than. Export. Still mode active, huh? Come on, SDB mode. Come on. What the fuck does the setting do then, huh? Setting 50. Um, um,
Chiquita.
hey, thanks for the follow.
Come here, girl.
Uh, oh, what was your stream? What did you stream? Hmm. Like, still don't know why it doesn't want to work. Like, there's literally nothing in that pipe. It's seen. I'm working on trying to code it so that like this little system right here will just start cycling. Uh, depending on if the room doesn't have enough volatiles. Um, and also I'm hoping to use just this since the internal safety is 18 megapascal to use it to fill up my breathing tank since I'm zrillion. I turned my advanced furnace on, but I made a minor boom. Ooh. And when I do that, yeah. Well, what I want done for this filtration unit, like this chip, it's supposed to turn it off. Wait a minute. Uh, it's this. Yep, there it is. Oh my gosh. Always miss the R on the branch relative. And sometimes I add an R to just a normal branch. Blew a pipe up and not the furnace though, so I'm counting myself lucky and going. Okay. Uh, I suppose you're going to bed right away, or you want to see some things I've done? I've got. Ooh, why is RPMs on that thing so low? Wait, what? Did what? Hey. Okay. Well, I no idea why it should have been higher, so it definitely would have cycled before. Um, this is deep miner setup. Way too many deep miners for the one combustion centrifuge I got going. And I have the little IC chip here, which is off. Turn that back on. Once this silo reaches, I think, 500 items, it'll turn off all the deep miners. And then wait till there's like below 200. Uh, Combustion centrifuge. This here just controls it, uh, turning on and turning off and exporting it. I've already pulled some stuff, so bunch of uh things here because I wanted to be able to pull stuff from it to make like steel and such, like gold ingots, whatnot. But can't really do that, cycle through the contents of a silo. So that's that. Ooh, my stress went up a little. Okay, a really simple gas sorting system right here. Got 8.2 megapascal of fuel mix left. Um, didn't want to do the normal electric centrifuges because like a lot more power drawn, and I just upgraded power last night. We went through a storm already a couple days ago. So nice blue look. I definitely need to do temperature management in that in order to make the battery last longer. And then last night I placed the frames here for this room, which is going to be my only breathable atmosphere on Europa. I'm zrillion, so I need to breathe volatiles, and that kind of causes issues with uh printers and greenhouse. So yeah. Uh my advanced furnace right here. There's not really any way for me to show what's on the inside. But I believe I got 5 small insulated tanks on here, so quite a decent chunk of gas in here. Nice chunk of heat. Yeah, let's see. If I do, I don't know, I'll just print normal cable. And then go and eat. So open up the suit. And 230C. Yeah. So in order for me to actually have the printers, in that room, while I start breathing in it, I have to actually have all the printers like outside, I believe. Just sitting outside, having shoots coming in and out. And I also got to be careful with my propellant because right now it's filled with oxygen, the atmosphere, the most abundant gas there is. Ah, I can breathe in here now. A little bit of nitrogen, a little bit of carbon dioxide. Just because of my suit. Yeah. Uh so I should finish turning off. Huh. There's not really all that much left to show you. Besides me and my two buddies, we wanted to see how our different play styles are. So we made different separate bases. Oh yeah, very little amount. Yeah, so it's like just deleting it. Ooh, that is gonna be a problem actually. So if I want to try and save all of that, wait wait a minute. Do, do. Oh wait, I kind of. Uh, I need that. Okay. Ooh, you gotta drive? Alright, have a good one. What temperature does it auto-ignite at? What? Huh. Like, it's supposed to only auto-ignite at, 30 degrees Celsius. But it just straight up immediately auto-ignites? Jeez. I'd say 0.8, I guess. I don't know. That is not what I'd would like. That means I 100% basically just only need cooling. I don't need any fucking heating. Oh, what the? Here's nos night. It's 50C. Alright. Um, let's see, when, hmm, come on. Okay, one megapascal is apparently nitro, nitrous, 1 megapascal. If like, what? Excuse me? Choose 15, 14 Celsius. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna need cooling setup. That's it. Like I can't fucking filter out NOS because it becomes nitrogen and carbon dioxide right off the bat. Hmm. Yeah. That is something. That also means that it doesn't. I could just have printers in here then. Is it's already gonna be auto igniting. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Um. Yeah, I could just have printers in here. Doesn't fucking matter since it's like in this. So yeah. So let's see. Edit. So then I'll want instead to be like JR to, yeah. Now LR0 D0 temperature relative greater than 0. So if it's greater than 293, I believe. Yeah. So otherwise, don't do dilly squat about it. And basically J start to uh S B define cooler cooler all cooler there happy or cooler on one or wait oh 3 otherwise SB cooler on 0 J start J start confirm export there. Hey, do. Then I'll do something like that. And I'll have a passive vent on that side. Passive right here. And then medium radiator. Oh wait, don't I have? No, I do not. Okay. Ah, that did. Requires frame below for support. Well, this. I don't have the steel sheets. This. There's that. Do. Hey, nice. There you go. And I just need steel sheets. Steel sheets. Well, yeah, it is definitely gonna be a pain in the ass to do, mm, to do NOS fuel. Because, um, I'm gonna need it, well, you literally cannot stop it from igniting besides having it extremely low pressure. So below, oh, excuse me? Wait, what? Open. Why is it, why is it expanding so much? What the? It's the liquid. It is the liquid. No. It is the fucking liquid. Oh, 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 oh. I mean, oh, search. So I'm gonna want a smart canister for that. And it did sound. Oh yeah, look at that damage 3% from that. Yeah, is that it? Is that the only thing that fucking took damage? I think so. Wait, damn man. Heal. Yeah. Holy shit. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that definitely could have caused a problem. Yeah, damn. Ta 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 ta. Let's see, what do I want? I want more nuclear batteries. But then I'd also need to make more stuff in canal. In can wait, no wait, there. Yeah. Gold, steel, nickel. Eh. hmm Well, I should actually get get a mining backpack for the steel, and as well as that. Gold, steel, nickel. What the hell? I'm not. What? Hmm. Uh, so in order to get, well, it's a quarter, I believe, right? So if I put 200 in, it'll output 50. Yeah. Right. Or is it just half. Hmm. I do need coal anyways. For this. There. Oh, uranium, gold. There. So yeah, I believe I need like this whole batch, right? Hmm. Fuck. Only if there was like an alloy calculator. Nickel, no. There. Hmm. Two. Ah, there he is. Oh, magic the shit. So he's not in VC. Magic. uh, I shall drink water. I got the normal battery as well. I gotta remember that. Or the large one, not the nuke. Uh-huh.
Discord was loading very, very slowly. I think there was an update. Oh. My game audio is so damn loud.
Oh yeah.
And Discord
You want a damaged battery?
No, thank you. I have enough of those.
Yeah, so I got uh my volatile canister filler made, basically, and
Haven't died.
it's warmer now, like the warmer volatiles. Warm enough that when in a vacuum, or I sat in a vacuum long enough or something, for the waste canister to warm up enough for all the liquid NOS to boil and auto ignite. So my normal my normal canister for waste was up to like 23 megapascals. What, you're saying that you have had your waste canister get up to that much?
Nah, I don't even know what you're talking about. I just woke up.
Hmm. Warmer boom boom ingredient goes
Ah.
into with colder boom boom ingredient equals hot boom boom uh explosion. Ooh. How fucking caveman do you need me to be?
That was just enough. Just enough.
Oh man. Did you see the big boom booms in sky?
No. Did you?
No. And my jetpack, I've got to switch it for nitrogen because
Why? Oh, cause yeah.
I am so used to flying with the jetpack inside of
In your base.
rooms.
Yeah.
Like even on Mars, I did the same thing.
Yeah. This is only getting me 2 moles.
Yeah.
Huh. So I have a turbo pump on the output of this filtration, and then I have a regular volume pump because I can't get the cable to where I need it to be for the turbo pump. But it's only giving me a 2 mole processed input when I have a pressure differential of 8.8 MPa.
Oh yeah.
But it's not like
It's not like what?
it's not going up. It was at 0.5, and I added a turbo pump and a regular pump, and now it's at 2.
Hmm. Is it taking the gas faster than you can see?
No. I have 11 MPa of, um, 1900 degree stuff.
1900? Damn. What, you have just a guy, pipe heater or something going while you were sleeping?
No, it was from the advanced furnace.
Yeah, but my advanced furnace isn't even that hot.
I mean, I just kept adding volatiles to it.
Oh, and also, the Wikipedia
Uh-huh.
is incorrect on when
What?
super fuel auto ignites.
Uh,
Apparently, you have to have it um like below 14 degrees Celsius because that's when it auto ignites. And at that temperature, the actual nitrous oxide
mm-hmm.
liquefies at 1 MPa.
Hmm.
So super fuel cannot even be stored uh, at a high pressure, like at all.
Hmm. All right.
Is if it's warm enough to be above 1 megapascal, it'll just auto ignite. We can't have that.
Uh-huh. True. We cannot.
Ah, finally. That's gonna actually remove the durability I've had on iron ore. Because I was mining when there was a storm and iron ore uh, didn't have any room to be. I also got breathable room now, so that's nice.
Nice.
But too bad I can't store NOS. I can't use the NOS and what I breathe out. I can't use that NOS for my own stuff. Is the room's 18 degrees Celsius and it'll just auto ignite. And yeah, Mage, or I told Mage about that, and he's like, "Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do on-site gas mixing or super fuel mixing
Hmm.
because 1 MPa, like it has to be below 1 MPa. Having that
Mm-hmm.
like travel around pipes, not good.
Mm.
You're gonna just like suck that all up in one go. I need gold. nickel. But hey, I suppose, well, once
Mine.
my ores are sorted, I'm gonna do greenhouse.
Hmm. You mean unknown error at line 18?
What's on line 18? Is it like a branch? Did you use a
No,
branch,
it
normal branch instead of a branch relative?
no, it's turning on a wall heater.
Okay, so on one.
Hmm. Yeah, that's what it was. I mean, I guess it works now. Huh?
Just because I said it, it worked.
Apparently,
Your code likes me more than you.
it really does. Hey, I need to do the code for the name bobber.
I really want to make um 500-gram ingot of Inconel, but I can't remember if it does it by like, or it outputs quarter of what you put in. So like if it was 200, or if you put in 200 grams of ingredients, will it spit out
I forget.
50-gram ingot, or is it just half? So 200 would be 100.
I think it's a quarter.
I'm thinking that
I
too.
can't be sure.
Think, I mean, Stationpedia sure doesn't help.
Yeah, I know. Mine doesn't ever help.
Uh, device hash, and when stuff liquefies and freeze it.
Yep.
And when looking at code and decide to see what you have to change.
Yeah.
So I use configuration tablet. Oh, a mage was talking to me about like a mod idea that he has
Mhm.
and would want to code once he knows how. It adds have you played Fallout at all?
A little bit.
A little bit. So, well, What about Subnautica?
Yeah.
Yeah, he effectively wants to add the Subnautica robot suit thing.
The prawn suit thing?
Yeah.
The exo suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Like, and also have it taller, so like 1.5 frames about or something, and then have a bigger drill. Hey, Timmy.
Timmy
Hi,
Turner.
magic.
Hi, Timmy.
How you doing, Timmy? Yeah. Uh, yeah, pretty much picked the perfect time to start streaming when right when I was looking for someone to watch at that first time. Oh, why isn't it destroying? Oh, this is no, it's way in the bottom. Uh, yeah, I was over at my mom's doing chores there. She went to the lake for 4th of July. So I had to do chores there, and I was like, I might as well watch someone. I- Ah, yeah. I could put a link to in chat, or at least put the name of what I use. The shadow overlay. Let's
What?
see. Mhm. Let's see. Oop. Uh, there it is.
Now I should probably start cooling down this 1900-degree
Control C
carbon dioxide.
and Control V. Right? Yeah. So this is what I use. No, I'm setting up a straw place. Nice. But yeah, I use that overlay. It has little settings that you can do, and you toggle the borders in order to make it so that, like, when you're in game, you don't accidentally click onto it. Well, I should just keep that. Steel 900C or 620. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, that little chime, that option it has, that is really nice. It's not on by default, but yeah.
I need food
Oh, really?
and
Well,
drink.
your greenhouse should work, shouldn't it?
No, not in game.
Hmm. Your greenhouse should still work, shouldn't it?
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
You just put it into a USB stick and then plug it into your house and it just appears. Like,
Yeah, I
just plugs
plug
it
it
into
into
the
one of the
outlet.
outlets,
Yeah.
or I plug it into my microwave and it just shows up.
Oh yeah.
Did you forget that a microwave was a thing for a second?
No, no, no. What you should do, put it into a USB stick and then just eat the USB stick.
Mm, mm. Yeah, that should help, right?
uh, what what options do you have there to eat?
Well, my parents were making burgers about 4.5 hours ago.
Well, then fucking wait.
4.5 hours ago.
Yeah, wait longer.
Why?
Ours is fairly modded, so I think I'll make a video of file management before I let people on that in the survival. Uh, we have had problems trying to get mods to work on here.
I gotta be back.
Bah. That was on our, well, that was also on our Mars run. We got hit day 300 and I wanted to keep going, but the other two didn't. So I was in the minority. Come on, nickel. There. And it's not like I have I'm been streaming Europa without a mage playing as well because, well, I'd like to get to a point where I'm happy for when they want to end this run. Ah, um, let's get into that part. But in order to do this, just keep on getting to the point where I'd like to be, or I would be happy with ending. I don't really have time to play other games, or at least other worlds. And to be honest, I really should play Oxygen Not Included again it's before I don't play it long enough that when I going back to play on Oxygen Not Included, I'm not, or I don't want to continue on this save or my current Oxygen Not Included save. I'd like to continue it, but if I'm way too long, then I'd rather just do a new save. And I have just set up rockets on Oxygen Not Included as well, so that's the farthest I've gone on spaced out.
I can't open this fucking Gatorade, goddamn.
Uh-huh.
Ugh.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ink Canal is 50% gold.
Yeah. So you put in 50 gold, 25 steel, 25 nickel, and you get 1.
Uh, I'm guessing you're going based off of the percentage.
Yeah.
So if you put 1 gram or 0.5 gram of gold,
Yeah.
quarter gram of the other stuff, you'd get one. That
Yeah.
isn't the case.
No.
No,
Oh,
that's
all
for
right.
steel. That's for normal alloys. Fell in love with
Well, fuck me, I guess.
modular consoles mod and now really want to build a mega base on that. Ooh, yeah.
So
Yeah, that.
I got cheese crackers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm lazy.
Mm. Yeah, me and Mage would really like to dip our toes into modular consoles mod.
I'm playing unmodded. I don't care.
I highly doubt you'd ever touch modular consoles.
Why?
Eh, it's just not. I just can't picture you touching it.
Why? Do you have something wrong with your brain? You can't physically picture it?
It's more of how I know you.
Hmm.
Yeah, imagine fitting a 3 by 2 wall of displays into a single bench.
Damn.
That's modular consoles.
Hmm.
And also,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they have buttons as well, dials.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, I am three, I think, I'm pretty sure I'm 3 large station batteries away from 40. But there was a, storm, earlier in the stream. So all my batteries were blue. It
Nice.
was nice, yeah. All the inputs, including throttle, diodes, graphs, etc.
What are the graphs for? What's the graph for?
Um,
'Cause I used the graph display on a console and attached
well,
it to a
I
pipe and an analyzer, but it didn't go up and down.
um uh wait, graph? Isn't that no, I don't think it's that. Uh what's the thing called? The cartridge or whatever?
Um, display,
Fucking yeah, display, but what's the chip that goes in it?
display. It's
No.
hash display, graph display, fucking gas display.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay. The gas display shows like the pressures in tanks and such. The graph display, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to show like pressure over time or whatever, but you have to probably set it or something.
Okay. Alright, so I got the lights turning on when I go in.
Maybe try
And
connecting it to a battery or something. Yeah.
what it's for. Like literally at all. There's no description on it.
Hmm. I'm gonna have to fly back to the base. Need water. Oh, really? They're limited to their timeout? Is it like a def only just default time or uh like is the time that it has static? Like you cannot put it into a setting, hey, I want it to remember the last like 10 cycles or whatever. 30 seconds?
Yeah, something like that.
Damn. That is terrible.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably why you didn't see anything happen. Because
Well, no, it was while I was filling a canister
mm,
and pipe. So I it was reading from a pipe analyzer, um, but nothing changed on it. So
and you did have this correct one selected.
yeah, kind of straightforward.
Mm. Figured it would have connected it to the wrong pipe analyzer.
uh-uh. I named my pipe analyzers.
So is this my base? I don't think so. No, that's definitely yours, I believe. Oh, wait. No, this is mine. What? Oh, I was seeing Mage's base through the terrain. Attach the consoles to the net and throw a data disk on it. That'll allow you to set it to the display you want.
Yeah, I did that with data disk.
Alright. And you select graphs.
Well, the graph display only does graphs.
Or you or Timmy, are you talking about modular consoles? Graph displays in vanilla, okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They're pretty limited in function, but useful, yeah. Pretty much only useful for something that changes dramatically
Mhm.
in a short time frame.
Like if a pipe bursts or something.
Uh, I guess, but I doubt you could like.
It's dramatic in a short time period.
Yeah, but I doubt you
You
could
just
reap
attach it.
from it in order to like stop gas from
No,
being
probably
put
not.
into that
But
line.
my idea for that was you have a tank in a framed room, like a 4x4 or whatever, however big it needs to fit, plus 1 or 2 pipe sections, and then have a digital valve. And then so as long as the pressure on one side is pretty close to the pressure on the other side, it opens. But if the pressure on the other side drops dramatically, then it closes the valve. So that everything in the tank will be safe, because no contaminants can get in,
Yeah,
and it can't just all escape into space. Because unless you want to put a frame around all of your pipes, then, you know, which you can't really put frames around every pipe going everywhere, because you need those pipes to come out somewhere.
yeah.
Hey, puppies! Hey, puppies!
Mm.
I was talking to you, by the
No, you weren't.
way. No, I wasn't. My puppers is here. Hey, puppy. You want some cheese? Yeah, you want a little midnight snack?
Cocks cheese at its face, like just like as hard as you can.
Oh, he'd probably miss it. He probably wouldn't even notice.
No, but onto his face.
No, he wouldn't notice.
You wouldn't notice.
No.
Is he eat it so fast, or
No, he
because
would just be focusing on the
you're
cheese
gonna hit
so
it
much.
so hard.
No,
You're
he
gonna
would
chuck
be
it at him
focusing on
so
you
hard that
holding
it
the
just like
cheese.
gives it a concussion.
No, like he'd be focusing on you holding the cheese. That if you did anything with the cheese, he would think you still had it.
But yeah, well, but I
Because
was
he was
talking
like
about like
focusing on it.
chucking it at its face.
I'm not gonna do that. He's my puppers.
You were probably thinking about like chucking it across the room or something.
No.
It. Oh yeah, I think seems like Mage isn't going to be streaming tonight. People doubt,
Yeah.
all because of you. Wow.
Yeah, my bad.
Mm. And earlier I was kind of uh brainstorming some ideas of how to do the bank and shop system in order to give us access to creative stuff like those catalytic filters, or even uh that one like big filtration unit thing that has like 6 uh filters. Yeah, bank and shop. Like the
The
bank.
industrial
Yeah, the industrial.
filtration.
So what we're gonna be thinking about is you fill up a rocket and then send it to the bank. You fill up the rocket with like, I don't know, an entire inventory full of iron ore or even iron ingots and send it to the bank, have it land, then it'll unload the rocket and it will like count how much ores you sent, and I'm thinking like one full stack, or it'll have a stacker before like a silo or whatever. Then it'll use the stacker to just turn everything into full stacks. So you can't just scam it the system by just giving it 1 gram of ore or whatever and try and count that as a full ore stack. So it'll count how many stacks there are of like iron, and I'm thinking 1 full stack of iron ore would probably be like 1 credit maybe, or even a bit more. And then it'll write to,
Oh, here we go.
or uh it'll check like the name of the rocket that
I
landed.
regret doing this, but
Um
huh, it's fine.
yeah, basically a trade route, yeah. But instead of calling in traders, you send a rocket, so there's a chance for your stuff to explode. Then, thinking of just having an IC chip in the hard suit be how your basically be your credit card for the shop.
You huh?
Credit card. You use that for trading with
Yeah,
traders
I know.
that land. Yeah. Can't
Yeah,
really do that for the bank system. So the IC chip in the hard suit will effectively have to be the credit card. It'll have to keep track of who has
oh
how
god,
much
that's
money.
so complicated.
I'll do it.
So
I'm not
complicated.
expecting you to code it.
I didn't say you were.
It reminds me of the trade upgrade on the space engineers. Oh yeah. And now what would really be a bit more complicated to code would be effectively supply and demand kind of thing. So if you give it like 5 rocket loads of iron ore, its price is it's gonna require more stacks to get that 1 credit from. Like, I don't know. So then you effectively have to trade it like just like a group of stuff. So let's say 1 rocket load you do gases, another rocket load you do, I don't know, volatiles, or like, well, yeah, gas. Another load you do smelted ingots, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, it'll be an economy,
Yeah.
and you would
Right. That
be
sucks.
forced to make a big system instead of which you really love to do, oh, I could just wait. It'll eventually happen. Fuck that. It'll force you to have like a big greenhouse or
I think I'm doing it right now.
um just to get like the amount of infinite gases you need. Yeah. Um and Mage was saying that there's these like in creative mode, there's these blocks that you can place that players can't get past.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna have to do that around the bank and shop. And like, well, in which case, like, I'm definitely gonna want them to be a separate system, the bank and shop. Then, uh, yeah, because the bank will be a bit farther away. Uh, and I'd say, oh, and then all the stuff after it's calculated how much credit to give you, it will send all the items you gave it or sold to it into a really hot room to be deleted.
Why would you want to delete it?
The bank, like, I can't just have it infinite amount of I can't. It needs to be able to store like effectively infinite amount of stuff. The only way to do that is literally to delete it.
Or you could just chuck it in a massive room.
Yeah, but then it fills up enough that it'll start glitching out. And putting it into a massive room, I highly doubt will be friendly to lag.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, could have sales, but like my kind of idea for the bank system is more of you send all of your overflow to it. But yeah, just deleting the items and the and it would also mean that you can sell power, which Mage really, really wants to do. But like the only time that it will ever accept power is if the batteries are, or the batteries that take that power are low or well empty. Because I gotta have a system to delete it, or delete all, or effectively delete all the power. And in order to do that, it's not
Run a bunch
the
of wall here.
easiest thing to do.
Or pipe heaters. They take up a shit ton of power.
Hmm. I was thinking neutralizers.
If I do active vents for a
Ooh!
atmospherics,
What? Active vents for atmospherics.
for like conditioner, does it increase the process moles, or is that just like totally unnecessary? Because I tried putting pumps in my creative world, and it kind of just like
Well, yeah.
started liquefying.
Well, so you have to be careful, but like with oxygen, you can't just pump it all in willy-nilly. You have to stop before the oxygen liquefies. But yes, you can
But
pump
if it's in a
in a
room,
higher pressure into the like atmospheric kit, whatever, for
well, if
oxygen
it's in a
and
room, it's not
cooling,
gonna
whatever.
liquefy the oxygen.
Like the AC unit.
Yeah.
The input, you could just pump it in like until like before the pipe bursts, and that will increase the efficiency. And then output on both the outputs, you just output as much as you can, and that also increases the efficiency. Like my filtration unit right now has an active vent with the internal pressure safety set to like 40 megapascal, or well, no, 18 megapascal because I have it connected to my volatile tank filler. Um, but I originally had it set to 40 megapascal. Uh, and then just output pipe for the filtered, or because I was filtering volatiles. So everything else goes into the waste pipe. uh, fuck, where am I? There you are.
The operational temperature, is that the heat pipe?
Like hot and cold rooms.
No, no, like, is that the temperature of the heat pipe? Is that where that gets the efficiency from?
What do you want? What do you want?
So this is at 0.003
Operational temperature.
operation.
Yeah.
Is that this? The radiator temperature?
Ah, the temperature is too far apart.
But this was at like, this was at 1900 degrees, and it cooled it off like by half. And now all of a sudden it's just like, no, I don't want to work. Because it was working. Because you can see this is 1900 degrees with a pressure regulator. It was working. Because this has been since I've been on, maybe it's like an hour max. Well, no, it was a lot sooner than that, but.
Well, what you should do. Well, actually, temperature differential efficiency.
Active vent.
154%.
So I'm thinking.
What you should do is have some sort of pump that comes this way, but you have your cables there. Because you want.
This is the output.
This is. Yes, the output.
Input. Oh, so
Output, you want the pressure. You want the pressure on the output to be as low as possible. So 0% or 0 would be the best.
That has nothing to do with the temperature.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get your process input moles higher.
Oh, right. Well, I don't have that much in there. I only have 14.4 moles.
You also want that to be a lot more pressure regulator. Like basically
see, look, so
40
it's
megapascal.
at 1200 degrees. Look at it now. It's at 10% operational temperature efficiency, and it just went up 300 degrees.
Hmm.
So it's not the temperature differential, because the temperature differential is the difference between this and this, which is really high. The operational temperature.
Perhaps it could be you don't have enough pressure into this radiant type pressure tank. Hey, I'm gonna turn this on a bit. Wait. It's not even working. What'd you do? Oh,
What?
the cable.
Oh yeah,
Put the
yeah.
cable
Because
on.
it's no,
Get more pressure in here.
Because I have this batch riding 2 pumps.
Well, no, just connect it to power because this isn't connected to any data.
Oh, right.
The radiant pipe. Increase that.
No, not changing anything.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, so it's back down. It's down to 1,000 degrees now, and the operational temperature efficiency is back down to 1%.
Well, let's see. If you do like that, yeah, that doesn't do anything. That also doesn't do anything. I know there is.
Timmy, you got any ideas?
Like I've never tried doing something like this because it is such a big waste of heat. But
Yeah, well, but I don't want to waste it too much, which is why I didn't just do radiators.
do Sterlings, man. Feed it to Sterlings. That you can with like 2 of them, you get power output, and
Yeah, but
you
I don't
can
want
get
to
it
have to
down
keep
to
the
like
room at 20 degrees to do it.
what you could. This literal air conditioner, you could just use this. Set it lower for a room. Oh, I don't want to do a room for it. Well, fucking look at this. Like the AC unit, I know it really is like it is basically useless around certain temperatures. Like like I was trying to move heat from like a gas to turn into a liquid and move that heat into like really hot carbon dioxide. But once it hit like around 700 degrees Celsius, it did not do anything more. So I'm guessing what you're hating is the actual high end of that AC unit can't do anything. That's what I'm guessing. Like I hit the low end at 300 or 700 and you're hitting the high end at like 950. So feed it to Sterling's. I don't give a shit. Like, ooh, don't want to make a room. Well, fucking make a room. It isn't that fucking hard. You got like what, 5 of them now?
Something like that.
Hmm. Hmm. Must have got cold enough. Stop. And Incanal needs high pressure and low temp. I'm almost at the temp, so that's fine. It'd probably be about at the pressure or above the pressure by the time the gold
Oh, hang up.
melts. I need, well, yeah, above that, so yeah.
Honestly, I'm just gonna put a pump instead of the pressure regulator, and put a cable analyzer.
Do a fucking Sterling. They could do it faster.
Well, no, I'm gonna put radiators on the pipe, and then once it gets to a certain temperature, then I'll pump it in.
Radiators? You know
Yeah,
how
pipe
fucking
radiators.
slow those things are?
I got 20 of them.
Oh my gosh.
I also want it to be slow because I don't want it to get down to the negative 146 degrees because it's carbon dioxide. So I'm gonna
Well,
have it to where it gets it, it cools it off
Sterlings are
just
not like
enough.
that. You constantly
I
have to
know.
feed that pipe get hot, really hot gas in order to prevent it from liquefying. Because when
Yeah.
you're vacuuming out that pipe, guess what? Less pipe means it'll cool down faster, and the carbon dioxide will liquefy, then solidify, and break pipes. With Sterlings, you run no risk of that at all because it loses of efficiency at around like 200 degrees Celsius for pipe input. But if you're fucking 1900 degrees Celsius, that is so much power, and you could fucking throttle that thing because it only requires like 200 or 300 degrees Celsius more than the room to be at peak efficiency, and you're well above that. If I can do Sterlings, that could be one of your challenges. Do Sterlings. Chop chop.
What do I get?
Huh?
What do I get if I do Sterlings?
What do you get?
Mm-hmm.
Um, Me and Mage saying that you've done such a good job.
Um,
Our
not
approval.
worth it.
That's what you get.
Not worth it.
Okay, I guess I can switch to single player then. Do you have a setup that you can show the Sterling in operation? Yeah, I do. Here, let me just switch to that world.
Dang. Give me a minute.
Okay. Get in your sleeper, I'll show him. Yeah, have you used the Sterling at all, Timmy? Unisleeper magic?
Okay, I'm in. Yeah.
Okay. New session, save and exit.
I'm using the Sterlings on my creative world.
Oh no, you can do it.
I don't even know what you just said.
I believe it's the second.
Oh, it was
Or, yeah. Now you're thinking about water cooler. Oh, I phase change. Yeah.
So
Or
I have
even
the
like
H2 compressor with two Sterling
like
engines.
here is my greenhouse on my moon base, single player. Uh, and this is my very first world even on stationeers. So slow. Elevator. Uh, gas management system sort of thing. Probably won't see it at the moment. Uh, it doing or it having gas go through just because it requires hot gas. Let's see. I have literally okay. But here's my sterlings. Oh, they are going. Yeah, they are going. So what you do, you fill up a small canister with 60 moles of volatiles. Volatiles is the most efficient gas for the Stirling engine, and 60 moles is all the Stirling engine can use.
Really?
Yeah.
So when it heats up, it does go boom boom?
Yeah. Well, it won't heat, or it will heat up. Well, the volatiles is the working gas.
Oh, so the volatiles would make the working gas efficiency 100%. Because for nitrogen, or closer, because for nitrogen
No,
it's 12%.
volatiles. It's the working gas efficiency. Volatiles is the best
Yeah,
at the moment, which is 15%.
15?
Yeah, that's the highest.
What do you mean?
Um, and uh, pressure. Uh, you'd want the room to be like 1 atmosphere, so 101 kPa, effect pretty much. And I'm pretty sure it said like if you had it double, like 202, then the environment operating efficiency will become 200%, I believe. But like Magic, he has that big tank, large tank, really hot gas. That would have been really nice to feed through these Sterlings because you get power out of these. And yeah, this whole one room is being cooled down by 4 AC units.
We got fireworks.
Oh, people launching fireworks you're at now. Uh, I have this pipe limited to
I got
20
10
meg.
liters of water that have been made so far. Well, at least 10. That's what it's pulled.
This pipe here is going to rate a bunch of large radiators, and the gas pipe and the liquid pipe are thermally linked with this heat exchanger. Oh, I have some water in here. I wonder how that happened. So whenever the gas pipe gets too cold and it liquefies the nitrogen, then the liquid go into the insulated liquid tank here. Got chips to stop Stirling engines once the room gets too hot.
Yeah, how do you cool the room off so quickly that the Stirling engines don't just like heat it up, or the H2
Let's see.
compressor doesn't just heat it up?
Like currently, I'm feeding it 630 degrees Celsius gas pretty much. getting 5.6 kilowatts,
Um,
and
I'm
like
getting 8
I'm
kilowatts and 8 kilowatts.
in the room, like it's like around 30 degrees Celsius, 27 degrees Celsius, depending
Yeah,
where you're
mine's
looking.
30. And it's now up at 54.
Yeah, I got 4 AC units,
Okay.
which isn't that effective. Like if you had it like
I'm doing it on main
On
end.
my Mars,
Not really, like.
our Mars multiplayer, I don't I doubt you looked at it or at least remember it, but I had it sucking in the actual room atmosphere and then cooling it down with the phase change system, then inputting it back into the room. That is how you get it the most efficient, like how to get the room cooling for the storing engine room to be effectively the most as efficient as you can. Look at that, 8 kilowatts, and the room, the pipe is getting 750 degrees Celsius, and like the room's 24. Yeah. Hmm. It also helps to have
Also,
more
it helps to have
atmosphere
a
too.
smaller room.
No, bigger room
And
would
I'm
be
just doing it
better.
in my greenhouse.
Dude.
No, I'm just doing it in my greenhouse.
Oh,
And it's 8,
huh?
65, 5.3, 65.6, 65.7, 65.8,
Oh, yeah.
66, 62, 65.
And the output of these two Sterlings gets it. Oh, right. This isn't an actual auto one. So it's you. Um, the Sterlings, they output the gas. So from 750 degrees Celsius, it's down to 367.
Yeah, mine's down to from let's see, from 1700 down to 1000, and then down to 650.
And then I have a phase change system with two evaporation chambers. Sure, I have three placed, but that third one is to keep the gas filtering line colder. And I got two evaporation chambers and three condensation chambers. The evaporation chamber set to 2.8 megapascal. Lutent. So 2.8 megapascal. And the goal for the gas is to be 20 degrees Celsius. But with the evaporation chamber, it's set to chill it down to negative 29 degrees Celsius. That is how you get more efficient. To actually have a chip, IC chip, turn off the evaporation chambers once the gas is the desired temperature. So yeah, evaporation chamber, you want it set to well below what your goal is. Otherwise, if it's set to 20 degrees Celsius, like it could get it down to, I don't know, 40 degrees Celsius pretty fast. But after that, it slows down dramatically. And then once it gets to like 20.5 degrees Celsius, it takes ages to get the last 0.5 degrees Celsius done. But yeah. Chills it down, and then it also waits for all the water to be pushed into this liquid pipe, which feeds all the way into here, which has some pollutant, which I don't like. And then it'll feed it into plant water. a lot more compact. There's my neutralizer, which I highly doubt is getting any. No, that's hydro. That's H2 combustor. Yeah. So that's where the heat's coming from. Yeah. Here's the neutralizer. Nope, that's a filter. There's the neutralizer. This 100% isn't being used yet. It has nitrogen and oxygen. Wait, was it used? No. Yeah, no, it wasn't. And pipe igniter, which on Europa, I'm not going to have a pipe igniter. I'm going to feed the NOS fuel mix, the super fuel mix, to an actual gas fuel generator, as well as the combustion centrifuges, because with one combustion centrifuge, it's like 10 or so things. And I'm using this huge room right here to heat up carbon dioxide to be used in the advanced furnace. And then here's the temperature of that room. 4,800 Kelvin. So that's what, like, subtract 273 from that, and then you get Celsius. So I already got, so the carbon dioxide in there is 3,000 810 now. And the pressure is 44 kPa, I believe. I believe that's what that is. Yeah, kPa. Or is that just 44 pascals? I think, are you the gas sensor? You are. Come on. Come on. Pressure 44.7. Let's see. What if I go into, oh, here's my cargo Larry auto printing. Still working on that. The auto printers are down here. Let's see. A simple thing I could do to check if it's actually pascals or kilopascals. Let's actually come into this room. Alright, cancel pressurize. It's not a smart one. Where's my gas sensor? Right here. Okay, it is kPa. It is kPa. And then, yeah. Alright. There's not really a whole lot more to show. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave this session and come back to. Well, actually, no. I guess not. It's already 2 o'clock.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
damn. Alright,
They definitely had more plans for it. That's for sure. Yeah, have a good night, Timmy. I'll
Night, night, Timmy.
talk to you next time. Hmm.
Do you like action movies?